There's been a lot of talk, a lot of video content made about this. Let's just hash it out and just move on, okay? So,
Cool.
Bunk, why don't you go first? What you got to say?
Basically, I can probably like concede the idea that I acted like a little bit of a dick. It probably was a non-optical move to some extent. I don't think that if you come in from the context of like the commentary community, you're gonna see it that way. I think that's why a large amount of the commentary community kind of agrees with me during this drama, because we're based specifically in the commentary setting. It's literally just means like that's fucked up. It's essentially the joke. I think that's why Lyrics has a pretty opposed view on this to Stardust. And I think that's why a lot of people like in Augie's chat had that perspective as well. And then furthermore. I do not think this is ever indicative that I'm a fake progressive or spineless. I'd really like to talk about those claims, and then like once we can get past that, I think we're at a resolution.
I don't think you're fake progressive. I do think you're spineless, though.
How so?
Well, I think that. So yes, you can claim that this is just a joke, right? But
Mhm.
in the context of it, you specifically brought up that Stardust is annoying. You guys,
Yeah.
I like this channel because you guys annoyed her.
Yep. Yep.
And didn't somebody here say that she deserved to get nuked?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. So it's one thing. I
How's
wasn't
that
even the subject.
spineless, though? So what do
You
you
brought
what
up.
do you call as
Well,
spineless?
let me finish. Let me finish. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'm just
you
yeah.
you
Confused.
brought me up as a subject. Okay. When I wasn't a subject, which is fine. Then you brought up the
Right.
actual
I don't.
thing that Dingo said. I'm still not finished. This is the actual thing that Dingo said, which was in the middle of his schizo racist rant
Right.
towards me. Which also he followed up by harassing me for, at least
Did he?
I don't know how long. Yes, that was not just one occurrence.
I was completely
Yeah.
unaware of like the harassment
Yes,
part
he
of that. I'd like to
harassed
make
me
that
for
clear.
like at least a week, probably 2 weeks. Every show he went on, he talked about me. He would say that I am subhuman, that my ancestors are subhuman, that I deserve to get nuked,
Yeah.
that I am a savage. He would bring that up, hit like any show he went on, even if I wasn't there. So
Right.
that was like not okay. So
Cool.
okay. So anyways, back to that. You brought me up as a subject when I wasn't a subject.
Sure.
Then when I was a subject, you brought up the thing that he said to me in the middle of a racist rant.
Yeah.
Then after bringing that up and he owned it, he said that, or you said, that's based. I love you for that. So, I mean, to me, that seems inconsistent. And I don't care. I don't think you're a racist. I don't think you're a sexist. I just think, like the Giga Chad move here could have been either that you concede that this is like inconsistent, or to say that, you know what, it is inconsistent, but I don't give a fuck. You're so annoying. Like I'm willing to be inconsistent in this area, and everybody would have been like, oh my god, Giga Chad Bunk, holy shit. But like to say that you weren't inconsistent there is like,
Well, I'm consistently like this, though. That's like a very consistent part of my humor. I think that's what we're going to like run into here, right? Is I've said like I say like that's based as fuck to things that are terrible, like horrible shit. Okay, and it's probably not the best optical move. And
that's
I kind of
fine.
agree with you. That
I'm
especially
edgy all the time. I'm edgy all the time.
I let you finish. Can you?
Oh, sorry.
Can you
Okay, sure.
let
Go
me
ahead.
talk?
Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. Because I don't think I'm saying anything like crazy here. Okay.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, right, someone who comes from the commentary community, I don't know, like that's the community I'm most ingrained in, right? Most of the time when people say base, it's not I agree with that, right? That's vast majority of the time, right? I think that's why a lot of people would look at that clip and get a completely different takeaway. Now, under the context that maybe like you don't know much about me, I could totally agree with you. Like that's a takeaway you could have of that, right? Like sure. But I don't think that equates to spineless.
It does. If you have the stance, it's one thing to make jokes about somebody that are bigoted, that are, and when you're in on the joke, it's fine. I do that all the time. Like I've said, like I made the joke the other day to Chud Logic, like, oh yeah, I'll agree to doing that as long as I can call you a colonizer the entire time, right? Or like I'll make jokes even about like rape or whatever. But like when it is somebody who was not joking, right? Dingo was not joking when he said that. He was in the middle of a racist rant towards me. And he continued to harass me after that. That is not consistent. And saying that, the thing is, the context of that conversation. Wait a minute. The context of the conversation is that you specifically brought me up because you find me annoying, right? So
Yeah.
when you said she's annoying and then I like this channel because you guys pissed her off, and
Yeah,
then you
you
use
know,
something that was not a joke directed at me, but you use that. You bring that thing up, right? That was not a joke that was directed at me. And
sure.
then you say that that was based. It
Yeah.
seems inconsistent.
So the problem I'm gonna be running into here is like, first of the thing you're bringing up is like, this person's harassed me, right? To my perspective, okay, knowing what I know about Dingo, Southern Dingo, which is that he's a fucking nutcase, okay, not even a little bit, right? The guy's fucking crazy. He's really, he's fucking spaz lord, okay? Probably the biggest person, like the biggest spaz lord who goes on politically provoked, I'd be willing to say, okay? Next to the guy, I don't remember his name, but he's got like, he wears sunglasses the entire time. I think he's really funny. Because it's so fucking dumb to me. I was unaware that he harassed you, and with that context, I might have like actually not said that.
I actually explained that to you several times, but nobody
Did you?
wanted to listen to my. Yeah, I explained that several
Okay.
times when I was talking about that to the commentary community. And no, the commentary community consensus was not that was to take that side. I mean, I think it was pretty
Well, I
split for
think
sure.
it's
But
much
the
more
people
split
that
than political community. Okay.
yeah, it's much more split. Yes, it is split. And
Yeah.
and yes, there are people on the commentary community who saw that who also thought it was like, no, that's kind of fucked up, right?
Sure.
I specifically brought up several times that this is not somebody who just said that one time. This is somebody who continued to harass me. And I continue it's fine. I'm
Sure.
used to receiving that from that side.
Sure.
If you just let me finish, okay? I'm used to receiving this type of harassment from far right and from far left. What I don't expect and what feels like a stab in the back to me, even if you dislike me and even if I
Yeah.
dislike you, what feels like a stab in the back to me is another progressive using the fact that they find me annoying or that they dislike me justification for somebody else to be incredibly racist and incredibly
Okay.
vitriolic towards me.
I think I see where we disagree here. So I didn't see it as justification. That's not what, like, when I say based to something, I don't think that means justification. I think that's what we're going to disagree on. I don't think that justifies it. Like, if you had asked me, even in that conversation, do you think like he should have said that and he should say like that shit? I probably said
Why
no.
did you bring it up then? He didn't bring it up.
Because
You were the one who brought it up.
It's a very notable thing. It's a very notable thing.
Yeah, but again, you didn't have to bring it up. You could have just said Stardust is
yeah,
annoying. Stardust is an annoying
conversation
bitch, and it would have been
flows, and that's
done.
something that's
And
very
then
notable.
wait a minute. You
Okay.
specifically brought it up. Didn't somebody here say that
Yeah,
Stardust
'cause
deserved to get nuked?
I remember that event because someone
Right,
specifically
but
asked
that is
me. Someone
again
specifically
that
asked
is
me.
you bringing it up and
Okay,
saying
no,
that is
no.
you
Okay,
bringing it up and
right.
justifying it because you said it was based and you said you loved him after he confirmed.
Okay, okay. So the reason I brought that up, okay, is because someone asked me, right? What's the event you're talking about? And that was the one I
Yeah.
remembered. That's the one I was talking about. So
Sure.
that's the way the conversation's gonna flow.
I mean, but did you need to bring it up? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if
did you
somebody
need to
asked me,
even
like,
bring
what am I
me
gonna
up?
be? What am I gonna say? Like,
If you
well,
dislike me,
eventually,
you dislike me, and I'm totally fine with
Yeah.
that. You don't have to like me. You don't have to
Okay.
fucking white knight me or anything. I don't need
Cool.
people to white knight for me.
So can
What I do expect, the
Right.
very bare minimum, is that I expect people who are at least politically aligned with me to maybe not make jokes about something that was an ongoing harassment of me.
Okay, so at the present time, I didn't know it was ongoing harassment. I thought this guy was just like having a fucking spurg out.
I brought it up so many times in every conversation we had prior
Well,
to
I'm
this.
sorry.
And you
I'm
just
sorry.
decided
You were
to
being
not listen to
really
me.
okay. You were being
You just
really
decided to
hard
not
to
listen to
listen
me.
to. Okay, if you
that's
can look
fine.
at that Augie RFC VOD and think that like I had to mute you at parts of during that VOD because you were absolutely talking the fuck over me, and I just could not even concentrate on what I was
Well,
saying.
you
at that
talk
point.
a lot over other people as well. Let's be fair here.
Well,
I
sure,
talk
but
over
I
people a lot,
generally-
but you do too. So
I generally, when someone asks me repeatedly to stop, I generally do so.
you don't. I like
try.
the
Look,
consensus.
look,
The consensus
let's
that
not-
from people that were watching my thing were saying that I was
That's
barely
great
able
that
to get
you're-
things in, but that's
Look,
fine.
that's
That's
great
fine.
that you're
Whatever,
chat- like,
regardless
let's just
of what it
accept.
is.
Let's just
regardless
accept.
of what
Listen,
it is.
listen.
What should talk?
Let's listen. Let's just accept there's a talking over both ways. We don't need to get into the who talked over who
Yeah.
more, right? So I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're moving
don't.
to somewhere. So, let's keep going.
Despite
Yeah,
despite the
so
fact that we
no,
may have
I was
talked over each other, I still listened to you, and I still listened to the points you were making, and I said again and again, I don't think you're racist, and again that there is far more context to the thing with Southern Dingo. I brought up plenty of times that Southern Dingo did not just say that in a one-off setting. He spent weeks harassing me.
I think
I didn't hear that part because again, I muted you during parts of that conversation because I was talking during that. I don't think I even remember that part. Okay.
Okay.
So, can you understand like where that would be coming from? Like I
Sure.
like
I still
can
think it's
understand your
hypocritical,
perspective
even
on this.
without the context, but sure.
I don't think it's hypocritical at all. I
Well,
think this all works together in the same system.
we're just gonna have to agree to disagree then.
All right, that's fair. I don't really know what else we could. I just don't see it as an endorsement. Like maybe
I
it's just
do,
like
but it's again disagreement. Agree to disagree. So
I think.
yeah.
Sorry, one thing just to know. Sorry,
I'm kind of
Dingo,
done with. I'm like
Yeah,
to
that's
be
fine,
honest,
that's
I'm
fine.
so done with this drama. Like I've been done with it. I would have been done with it like 5 minutes after we had that conversation, after we had that argument on Aki's. But like, I don't know what it is with the commentary community. You guys really like to drag things out, but I'm in the middle of dealing with like a fucking like multiple people like rating me and like and I don't think you guys understand. This is small potatoes for me. I really don't give a fuck.
I think didn't Chud say like I saw some of the comments weren't like a ton of groypers going after you, like the actual.
Yeah, that's just like that's normal.
Lords.
That's not even like
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but it happens in intervals, obviously. It's very.
Can I suggest a different way for this? Because it seems like you two are not going to agree on this. I think a better way for this
I
conversation
think we just need to agree
go.
to disagree. I really don't want to spend any more time on this conversation.
Well, you see, the reason I came onto this stream is I want to like reach at least some kind of resolution because I feel like
a resolution can be that we agree to disagree. That's fine. And I won't harbor any like I'm neutral towards you. You know, I just would rather I'm just fucking tired of this. I have other things to deal with. So
I'm glad to hear that. The only thing I'm gonna say is the lyrics video was funny. That's my last comment on it, I guess.
There were parts of it that were funny, but it was like incredibly inaccurate. Yeah, there were parts of it that were funny, but it was also incredibly inaccurate. So
I don't think it's exceedingly inaccurate, but I guess we could like.
Well, no, it's very inaccurate.
Which claims we could go down.
I don't really care about going over his.
Well, no, we don't have to go over the claims.
Hey, Chud, what's up, buddy? You've been trying to talk for a second. What's up?
No, sorry, I just want to say, Bunk. Listen, I think what I'd say, as someone that coming in, I'm friends with Stardust. I don't know this other person. We've always, from our interactions, gotten on pretty well. It was, we haven't spoken loads. I think that the problem I have with Lurk's videos, like the jokes and stuff, the memes are fine. I just found it frustrating to watch because I'm like, I know Stardust isn't like a triggered SJW, and that's like how she was painted.
Well,
and,
but
do you know what I mean?
You have to understand, though, Lyrics doesn't know much about Stardust. Lyrics knows that conversation and what was brought up in that context. And that's
then why is he making a video about her?
Because people tend to make videos, like Lyrics uploads daily. I can't tell you like every single like individual thing that Lyrics has seen, but that's what he's definitely drawing from. I can tell that much.
That's fine. I just think it's like that's like
he's left out a lot in that video though. There's things that he clearly is inaccurate in that video about, like saying it's just about you saying based is clearly inaccurate when I explained to him on several different occasions, like the entire thing. But what? I really don't care. Like,
so rhetorically, I don't think you should probably bring up because there's a comment in even the debate you have with the Lyrics. It's like it's not that he laughed; it's that he said it was based, and that makes it sound like that's your point. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe I phrased that incorrectly, but it's specifically you brought it up. You brought up the specific thing that was said to me, and then you said it was based. Right?
You know what? I think I can agree with you on that point. Then I think I can. I can make that concession. Yeah. I don't think like the base, I don't know if that translates to spineless, but I can definitely say I might have been careless in the way that conversation flowed. Yes.
I think it's okay. I'm still going to say it's spineless because I think that when you are, I think the average person understands the difference between an edgy joke and then treating an actual racist interaction as an edgy joke when it's clearly not,
well,
right?
I make jokes about actual like racist interactions all the time. Like I make jokes about
Sure. If it's something that happens to
actual
you, then you
racist,
have the
Listen.
yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on. I've just been listening. I didn't want to like interrupt at all, but like,
all right, what's up,
at one point I heard both of you guys say like, okay, we can agree to disagree, and then the conversation was about to move on, and then it just got relitigated. Do you need her forgiveness that much? Like, does it matter that much to you?
Oh, come on.
No, I want to understand like the perspective. That's something I value to do.
Okay, but if she doesn't want to have that conversation anymore,
I mean,
right?
I mean, she's still having it. So I mean, do you just like want to?
Right, but
I mean, I would rather.
she's been asking
just
for
move
that
on.
for like the
Right,
past like
sweet.
20 minutes. It feels like.
Sweet. Let's start the conversation then. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Dingo, do you want to add anything?
Resolution. Yeah. I think I really hope this doesn't turn into a situation where like someone fires a second shot off tomorrow and the ceasefire's over.
Look.
But I think if there was
Who's
there
Anna in this
would have been
The
there would have been a better way for this conversation to go if you two had maybe discussed, because it's obvious that you two both know that you've made some mistakes in the way you've handled the situation. A better way that this conversation could have gone is you two rationalizing and explaining those fuck ups to each other and then resolving it that way. But this way is
Right.
it's just
I tried. The thing is, with on Augie's stream, I did honestly try to explain my perspective. And when I'm in a group with a bunch of dudes who are significantly younger than me, I think the attitude is generally like the dudes guys kind of feed off of each other, and you know it's fine. But I'm at this point, like it could have been done after that Augie conversation. It really could have been done. I was done with it. It could have been done even faster if it was just like, yeah, I'm inconsistent. I don't give a fuck. And everybody be like Giga Chad, but like, you know,
it's clear I don't
it's
think I'm
fine.
inconsistent though.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay. Well,
problem. I mean,
fine
I
if you
shouldn't
don't
say
think you're
things I don't believe,
inconsistent.
you know what I mean?
Right.
That sounds like a
Sure.
bad
If you
thing.
don't believe that you're inconsistent, fine. But like, it could
Yeah.
have been done after the Augie thing. I really don't give a fuck. I would rather just move on.
Well,
I have
the thing
other
is,
things.
It keeps getting brought up, so it's like,
But
you know
not
what
by
I mean?
me. So,
Yeah,
you know.
that's fair.
They
That's
just
fair.
finished this conversation like fucking like 2
Okay,
minutes ago. They got
shut the hell up.
reacted.
Shut the
It's
hell up,
unbelievable to me. I'm just
Go
losing
back
my
to talking to your raccoons, buddy.
Dude, I'm having so much fun just like going through this fucking temporal loop with you guys. Holy shit. This is like the 4th time we've stopped and restarted. God damn.
I'm just gonna disagree. I do think you're spineless. I think you'll not be spineless when you're older. That's fine. But like I do think you're spineless. But you know what? I'm neutral. I'm neutral towards you because a lot of people are spineless. You're not the only one.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
you're just a
when
drop
I'm in the
in the
retirement
ocean.
home, when I'm in the retirement home and I need like a wheelchair to keep up my spine, that I won't be spineless. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You know, I think a lot of people, I don't think that you are an exception. I think that a lot of people in the Twitch politics sphere are spineless. You're not like some exceptionally horrible person in my head. You're just another person, and I'm very neutral. My feelings towards you are very neutral. That's all. So
I'm literally the worst person. Okay.
Well, I mean, buddy, technically, you have to stop calling me those homophobic slurs, okay, buddy? You have to stop calling me that.
I've never done this. What are you talking about? You should not
wait till
look
you
for
hear
anything.
the things that Chud Logic's been calling me. Unbelievable.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
It's Chud Logic, not nice.
We can't just
Yeah,
out
Chum.
everybody as being racist in this.
Oh,
stream.
look, yes, we can. Everybody's fucking. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But I know it's a bad thing to look at chat while you're on a stream, but people still think I'm Southern Dingo. I'm not Southern Dingo. What the fuck?
This is not Southern Dingo. This is a different Dingo.
please.
I was
Wait,
gonna ask,
Dingo,
like, what
Dingo,
kind of
are you
dingo
trying
were
to
you,
tell me you're not even a racist?
Okay,
I call him Young Dingo. He's
why you
Dingo
s-
Junior.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
exactly,
You're getting
okay?
banned. You're getting banned from the Discord server. I'm answering
fucking
the prayers
racist
of my
person, what
community.
the
Okay,
fuck?
you're getting banned from my community.
Not nice. Not nice.
No, you're getting banned because you're not even racist. Okay, it's the bare minimum.
Northern Dingo. Whoa.
How
Maybe I
many
should've done that.
NPM? How many NPM? How many N words per minute? All right.
0.
All of them.
0.
Okay, you know
So,
what?
hold on.
Actually, I have a
Zero.
great guys. I have a
Yeah.
great idea. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, we are all going to start. We're going to try to be as racist as possible.
No, we're
okay?
not. No, we're
Let's
not.
just
No.
start
Chud
Okay,
Logic,
No,
Chud.
no,
Wait.
Zero.
After this chat, quick.